My grandfather had a two-wheel Gravely he swore could plow through concrete. Put the mower on it, and that thing could chew through brush high as your head and thick as your thumb. I still have that tractor out at my country place. Runs as good as ever.
Remember that snowstorm we had a few years back? The snow was piled so high I thought we'd be snowed in for days. Then Fred Collins, the neighbor's son, came by riding a Gravely tractor with a snowblower. Well, he sliced through those drifts like they were clouds. He had us out in no time.
You never know what you're going to come up against in the landscaping business. One thing's certain, though, your equipment gets rough use. Equipment that spends more time in the shop than on the job can put you out of business fast. Dependability. That's why I use Gravely.
Joe and I loved the house, but that yard, taking care of all that yard was either going to kill us or bankrupt us. Then we got a Gravely riding tractor. Now doing the lawn is not only easy, it's fun. Lately we've been adding attachments, and we've gotten into some pretty sophisticated landscaping. That Gravely is the best investment we ever made.
Find a Gravely owner and you'll usually find a story. Not surprising. Nothing else is built like a Gravely. Nothing else performs like a Gravely. And nothing outlasts a Gravely. That's a lot to talk about. Gravely outdoor power equipment has been helping people in their yards and gardens and with grounds maintenance jobs for over 70 years now. Gravely is a tradition of quality that has earned the finest reputation in the industry. It's a commitment to excellence that sets standards of design and engineering other companies don't even try to compete with. Maybe that's why you'll find Gravely's in places where performance counts. When it snows in Washington, D.C., a Gravely two-wheel tractor with a snowblower attachment keeps the drives and walkways at the White House clear. Cities like New York, Chicago, Tampa, and Cleveland use Gravely's for mowing and sweeping in their parks, urban housing developments, and for clearing vacant lots. Commercial users such as lawn maintenance companies, schools, hospitals, highway maintenance crews, brick furnaces and ceramic kilns, parking lots and toll booths, industrial parks, luxury hotels, Christmas tree farms and nurseries rely on Gravely lawn and garden tractors and commercial out-front mowers for just about anything you can think of. And there's the homeowner. The Saturday morning mower with an acre or more of lawn to tackle, the do-it-yourself landscaper, the dedicated gardener, and of course, anyone who has snow to remove. Today, there's a Gravely product available to perform just about any mowing, gardening, or grounds maintenance task that professionals or homeowners are faced with. Fulfilling the customer's need, that's where the Gravely story begins. Benjamin Franklin Gravely was a photographer in Charleston, West Virginia in the early decades of the century. America had a large rural population in those days. People had more land than money and often kept large kitchen gardens to stretch the family budget. Ben, who was also an inventor who had received 65 patents in his lifetime, figured that if he could come up with something that could increase the yields of those gardens, he would fill a real need. In 1916, he patented the Gravely motor plow. It was essentially an Indian motorcycle engine mounted on an old-fashioned horse-pulled plow. But not even a team of horses could match the power the Gravely motor plow could deliver. From the beginning, the emphasis was on rugged, quality construction and a transmission that could tackle the toughest terrain. To ensure Gravely equipment would always meet those requirements, it was decided the company itself would make most of the parts for their products, including such key components as the transmissions. The company's first product, the Gravely Model D, was a retooled and refined version of Gravely's original motor plow. It sold by the truckload. In 1936, Gravely introduced a product destined to become a classic, the Model L two-wheel tractor. The Model L was designed to take a wide variety of attachments to provide the ultimate in power and versatility. The concept was revolutionary for its time and remains unique to this day. The Model L was a central power unit with a gasoline engine driving an all-gear planetary transmission. The attachments, such as reel and rotary mower decks and dozer blades, were run off a front power takeoff, or PTO, that was geared directly to the transmission. There were no belts to slip or break, nothing but pure, efficiently delivered power. Gravely has always given top priority to research, development, and testing. If a product is going to carry the Gravely name, it's not only got to be good, it's got to be the best, period. The Gravely R&D team over the years has mounted just about anything you can think of on a Gravely tractor. It was this combination of research, development, and customer demand that led Gravely in the 1960s to begin development of a riding tractor. By the late 60s and the early 70s, the Gravely riding tractor was firmly entrenched in the market. This tractor with all-gear direct drive transmission has proved rugged and dependable, one of the company's most popular products. Customer demand was also behind Gravely's decision in the late 70s to develop a line of commercial out-front mowers. Gravely equipment had long been popular with professionals. Now professional cutters could get Gravely quality in units designed especially for them. In addition to the Pro and Pro Master lines, today the Gravely family includes two-wheel and riding lawn and garden tractors, with Gravely's classic all-gear transmission or with the hydrostatic transmissions some customers prefer. Over 20 different mowing, gardening, snow removal, and grounds maintenance attachments are available for each type of Gravely tractor. All Gravely attachments are designed as part of an ingeniously simple system exclusive to Gravely. Any attachment can be quickly and easily substituted for another in a matter of minutes. Also, Gravely attachments never grow obsolete. An attachment, for example, from a 1936 Gravely two-wheel tractor can be used with today's Gravely two-wheel tractor, and vice versa. Today, the Gravely tradition of blending old-world craftsmanship with state-of-the-art technology is carried on at Gravely's modern 362,000 square foot headquarters and manufacturing facility located in Clemmons, North Carolina, just west of Winston-Salem. There, Gravely is fast moving into the 21st century. Whereas Ben Gravely was satisfied to sketch his ideas on whatever was handy, today's Gravely engineers use a state-of-the-art CAD/CAM computer design system to refine its classic products and create the classics of tomorrow. But even a great design is only a drawing. It takes craftsmanship to make it a Gravely. Today, Gravely remains the most integrated manufacturer in the industry, making more of their own parts than any other company. And Gravely does what it takes to do it right. Where computer-controlled machines work best, they're used, whether it's to punch and fabricate parts from sheet metal or to create shafts and gear blanks out of bar steel. But sometimes, only the human touch will do. Transmissions? Gravely not only makes their own, they cut the gears that go in them. And it doesn't stop there. All parts, such as gears that require a hardened surface for extended wear and durability, are heat-treated in a carbonizing furnace, which delivers a searing 1,750 degrees of heat. Gravely also uses a special heat-bonded powdered paint system that produces an incredibly hard finish, resistant to fading, chips, or scratches. It's the most durable on the market. Quality control has always been a Gravely top priority. And now, innovative quality control methods are taking what was excellent and making it perfect. Statistical process control goes beyond the traditional method of after-assembly inspection. Under SPC, each machine tool operator keeps a carefully monitored chart on the performance of every machine tool. Every machine delivers a perfect part every time. Gravely suppliers have also begun using SPC. This is an integral part of several methods in use at Gravely, such as just-in-time manufacturing and Kanban, that help streamline the manufacturing process, keeping inventories down and production up. Gravely has never cut corners to cut costs, insisting instead on a lean and efficient system to eliminate waste and keep product prices competitive. Gravely International's products and parts are sold in all 50 states and in 42 countries around the world exclusively through Gravely's direct distribution system. Through this system, Gravely controls such important elements as after-sales service and factory-made parts. Every Gravely dealer is required to have factory-trained mechanics on staff. As for parts, Gravely makes and stocks parts for every piece of equipment made since 1936. When your equipment lasts as long as Gravely's, you don't have much choice. Gravely. Quality, durability, performance, service. That's what Gravely owners have to talk about. That's why Gravely equipment is often passed from one generation to the next, why used Gravely's have the highest resale value in the industry, and why new Gravely equipment is such a unique blend of state-of-the-art technology and old-world craftsmanship. All in all, that's a lot to talk about.
You know, they say they don't make things like they used to, but Gravely does. Only better.